Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We are your hosts,
Dayna Pereira
and Brimstone, and it's going to be another amazing episode because we've got a plethora of wonderful little secrets that you all done sent in, and we appreciate that. Dayna, I'm super stoked, super excited, because, again, here we are with another great lineup.
Well, as promised, I put the glory hole secret on here today.
That's why I'm super excited about.
That is what people came for this week. Even my husband, whenever I was gathering everything, was like, don't forget the glory hole secret. I was like, thank you, husband, for having my back. So I did put it on here, but you're going to have to wait till the end because it will be the last secret. You're going to have to get through our other 3 secrets before you get to the big old glory hole one.
And I get to read it.
Yeah.
Not that I'm necessarily so thrilled about that part, but I'm going to go with it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with it and just enjoy the process.
And hey, you know what? I mean, I've never been to a glory hole. Mostly because I don't even want to suck the dicks that I do know.
Oh God, I didn't even want to hear that. Oh Dayna, oh Dayna, oh Dayna. That's all I gotta say.
My husband's like, God damn it.
He's like, no, somewhere he's going.
I mean, I will occasionally, but
the fact that you said you don't want to, it was just like just air hole the poor guy.
Oh, let me rephrase it. I only want to suck the one dick that I do know.
There you go. There you go. You're welcome, Joe. You're welcome.
Yeah. Brim's got your back.
I got your back, sir. I got your back. There we go. Ooh, that was a tough one. Didn't want to go there. Meanwhile, we're on such a wholesome show. I had to do the little beazle right there because finally my voice is coming back. So I am so excited about that, and I start recording for that real soon. Excited. Yay. When is your comedy event coming up again?
It's April the 15th. So if you're in San Diego, go get tickets at micdropcomedy.com and you can come see me on April 15th.
I swear to God, everybody who goes and sends me a picture of Dayna up on stage or video clips, I promise you I will send you something very, very special.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
I will personally send you something very, very special. So I need it. No. They wouldn't be able to see it. They would need a microscope. No. I will send you something very, very special, but limited to the first 20 people that send me. And it can only be
You're giving me a lot of credit there. I don't.
one award per person. So 20 people, you send me some good stuff. Joe, you don't count because you're going to get to me anyway.
Damn it, he was really looking forward to that dick pic. Way to ruin hopes and dreams.
I'm going to get him something better when I come out there. I'm going to get him a drink because he's going to need it.
He'll like that. He'll like several of those.
Maybe we'll go hoedown dancing or something while we're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, there's no way I'm doing that. I don't care if I'm the Country Network or not. There's no way I'm doing a hoedown.
Hey, you could watch still. You don't have to be involved. Okay. You can go just, take a gander.
I'm sure that you or him would allow me to do such a thing. You'd be like, come on, Brim. And I'd be like, no. God damn it. And then I'd be out on the floor doing the hoedown showdown or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? The easiest one that they have, and they do still do it on the dance floor, is the electric slide.
Oh, no. I will never do the electric slide. I'll do it.
The Macarena.
Oh. You saw that? Oh. All right.
Swivel those hips and hope you don't fall over.
I don't want to give everybody a scene, because if I stand up, I'm just about crotch height. So we don't want none of that. We don't want to break the camera. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe that's exactly what they want on the Dirty Little Secrets Club. I'll cover my eyes. You just warn me, okay?
but you have to edit later. So
oh God damn it. Thank you. You're right.
You'd forget and be like, God damn it. Anyway, so all right, you want to start it off?
I would love to.
Okay.
So this one says, I faked being sick for 2 days because I was burnt out at work and at home. I warmed up the thermometer, took a picture of it at 102 and sent it to my wife.
Wow.
Then went into the bathroom and made puking noises as I dumped water into the toilet.
Elaborate.
Yeah, that is elaborate, isn't it? Then I laid in bed for 2 days watching TV and occasionally groaning while the wife managed the household and took care of me.
Wow. Wow. If I was her, I would have taken the thermometer and shoved it up his ass and been like, oh, let's just check that temperature.
Yeah. I am angry for this wife because I imagine that she already takes on most of the household stuff. And if you have kids and probably you as well, and then you were like, I'm tired. Work is hard. I'm going to pretend puke because I'm a child and I need to prove it that I'm sick.
I love the voice. I'm tired. Do the voice again. Do it again. Do it again.
Tired. Work is hard.
This poor guy's like, I should have never wrote in that asshole. That's fantastic. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Listen, man, if you have to fake being sick, I mean, come on, man. Like, really, just be like, all right, look, I don't want to go out for a couple of days. I just want to chill. I'm having a rough go at it. Can you give me a couple of days just to relax? And if she doesn't love you enough to be like, no problem, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am so with you on the whole, oh, poor baby. Like, seriously, like, suck it up, buttercup. If you had any idea what Dayna or I go through in a freaking week, I guarantee you take on one of our schedules and then tell me how much you want to complain. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. There are times where I look at a flight of stairs and think, hospital stay? That'd be a nice vacation.
Yeah. Trust me, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's
right. Did you forget about that already?
Yeah. Brim purposely getting himself what is it? A bacterial infection?
Bacterial infection.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Brim got cellulitis. Awesome. He did that on purpose. He meant to do that. Oh, yeah.
To get out of all those responsibilities.
I still think that it was, what do you call it? I still think that it was, I think it was my dog who actually did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, obviously unbeknownst to him or anybody else.
Right.
Because he is obsessed with feet and he's obsessed with licking me. And what do you call it? But he was licking my feet. Sorry for anybody who gets licked in the face after. But he was licking my feet, and I had a split in one of my toes because my feet were very dry, and like literally, I complained about having the cut in my foot, and then 2 days later is when everything happened.
Oh,
so
bummer.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was the case. And the reason why I firmly believe it now is because, crazy enough, somebody that I knew when we were out in Tennessee, whole week was perfectly fine. Guy went home, and the next day, he was playing with his Rottweiler, just like he always does, and apparently got on his thumb. The dog had bit down a little bit hard by mistake and cut him a bit.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? Literally a day or two later, his whole finger was blown up. He got cellulitis in the finger. Literally right after I saw him, and it wasn't for me. I'm not sitting and sucking.
You weren't rubbing up against him with your leg?
No. Even though maybe he would have liked it. I don't know.
He was giving you a little pat on your leg and it got on his thumb.
Listen, I am as alpha male as they come, and no, he certainly was not.
Hey, alpha males need massages too.
This is true, but I only get them from either the wife or I go to the little Asian lady right down the road. So, and no, there's no happy endings. God damn it. I wish there was sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But no, like for real. What do you call it? It's crazy because you don't know, and the dogs are out there. They're licking things. They're eating things. They're messing around in the yard. You don't know what kind of bacteria they're getting.
Yeah.
And you would and then they do it and they don't mean it. They're just loving on you.
Yeah.
So crazy, right? But then he was in a hospital for a week.
Oh my God.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So no, the hospital is not a fun stay.
Well, you hear this guy? Like, if you really want to sell your injuries or your illness, just go, get in a cuddle puddle with a couple of dogs.
You said a cuddle puddle. You said a cuddle puddle. I can't believe you just said cuddle puddle. Wow, you're on it today, young lady. You are on it today.
Thanks.
You are on it.
That extra shot of coffee I had today.
Holy crap, a cuddle puddle. And the way you went off on this guy earlier was hysterical. Okay, I'm just gonna let it be. Go ahead.
Sorry, guy. Sorry, but yeah, you should not be. I mean, if you need a break, if my husband needs a break, he tells me, I need a break. I'm going to bed early. I'm doing this, this, or that. And I say, okay, because I expect whenever I'm like, yo, I'm at the end of my rope, I need a break, that he will also be like, okay, go upstairs, go do your thing, go watch Netflix, go chill in bed. I'll bring you a tea and, recharge your batteries, because that's what you should be doing in a relationship, is allowing each other to recharge your batteries without lying about your illness. So take the thermometer out of your ass and just tell your wife you need a break.
Meanwhile, speaking about thermometers and asses, okay, I want everybody to join in with me, and let's wish our lovely Dayna a happy birthday, because this is her birthday show that she was trying not to say anything about, I'm sure. So we're going to do happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dayna. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, young lady.
Thank
now
you.
You're 25. 25 is a good age. I like that.
Another year that I get to go around the sun is a good year. So I am excited about that. And thank you for that, by the way. I have to share my birthday with the Easter Bunny, though, which is kind of bullshit. But
it's okay. It's
at least there's really nice brunches going on the day of my birthday because of the Easter Bunny. But I'm going to pretend like it's because of me.
Listen, Zombie Jesus Day is always, I guess, a fun day, right? I mean, listen, I hope I'm not offending anybody. I mean, I'm Jewish, so I can say whatever the hell I want about it, because I'm not offending myself. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you're just spitting facts. That's what it is.
It exactly
anybody
is what
that raises from the dead is technically a zombie. So you're not
wrong.
True.
I just don't think he's out eating brains. He's out eating bunnies and chocolate, right? That's what. Can you imagine? Like if that is all real, and Jesus actually did come from the grave, and what do you call it? He's walking around and he is zombie Jesus, and everybody's running around like with little Easter eggs and stuff like that. What do you think this guy's going to think?
He's just sucking the blood of bunnies, and that's how the Easter Bunny was born. That's how we personified a bunny.
I don't know where it came from. No idea. I mean, listen, look, we have, Christmas and Santa Claus, and Santa Claus has nothing to do with Christianity whatsoever, which is why we're like, okay, we can have a tree in our house too. It's okay.
Hey, humanity, we make shit up. Shocking.
It's all good. I know. It's all good. And then we've got Pesach this weekend too. We have to do Passover. You know what I mean? So Passover and Easter all together. We all have to clump our holidays together so we can all get off from school and work at the same time.
Oh, I am looking forward to the week off, though.
I know. And you're going to have an excellent week, I'm sure. And we're not going to discuss any of that because that is for you to discuss when you return.
Yes.
So, shall I move on to the next one?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. This next writer says, I was at a Halloween party last year. I was in a full mask. I accidentally caught my friend's wife making out with a person that was not my friend and decided not to tell him, considering I know all his indiscretions as well. Wow. That's messed up.
How that goes. Like, how do you, if you know that your friend is doing that, and then you see the wife doing that.
Oof,
is it just a wash at that point?
I don't know.
You're like, well, meh.
Well, it depends. Who's this guy Who's your allegiance to? Is your allegiance to your friend or to your friend's wife or to both of them?
Yeah.
Right? That's a good question. Like, I mean, it's like, all right, it's your allegiance to like in this case, like here, you're friends with me, but now you're also friends with my wife. You know what I mean? So like that's that situation. If say, it was one of your friends that you're really tight with, but you really didn't know the husband well, you didn't care. You know what I mean? Like you didn't care about the husband. Would you tell her?
Listen, if I am in a full ass mask, I didn't see shit. Okay. Nobody knows it was me. I don't know it was them. That's just how this works. You can't see me. I can't see you. You can't see me. I can't see you.
So you were John Cena for that
Yeah.
specific holiday. Just wanted to make sure that you were John. I mean, listen, I know Johnny has some of those special powers that you cannot see him, but I get all right. Don't ask, don't tell. You're the military. That's it. I get you.
What? I think it really depends on the person, though. Like, if it is somebody that I'm close with, then yeah, obviously I have to be like, oh shit, here we go. Let's rock the boat, But if it's somebody that I'm not that close with, if it's just like an acquaintance, not necessarily like a friend, then
right.
I didn't see shit. I'm moving on with my life. I'm not involving myself in this because I involved myself one time and it was a terrible idea.
Keeping it quiet. I got my blinders on.
I actually had a friend of mine message me and say, hey, aren't you friends with this girl? And I was like, yeah, I went to high school with her. And he was like, well, I just found out that her fiance is messaging my ex-girlfriend and like being very inappropriate. And I was like, oh, okay. So I contacted another friend of mine who was close with the girl from high school. And I was like, hey, I don't know what to do in this situation. So she's actually the one that told her. And guess what? They're married now. So it did nothing. And I was like, okay, this is an awkward situation because I know that he's a douche. And I mean, and you were like, I can't see it. So it's weird. People are weird whenever it comes to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, listen, we just came up, I'm sure, with the new title for the show for this week. Somewhere in those, I'm sure.
Yeah. There's something in there lingering. We'll pull it out.
Something's in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been in that position before and I did not say anything.
Yeah.
I felt it wasn't my place.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that close of a friend then, who knows?
Sometimes it's not your place, I think. I think it's important to realize like sometimes it's just not because I don't know. I'm all about like the honesty thing, but then I'm like, that feels like not my circus, not my monkeys,
Yeah, I mean, I might, if I was friends with both parties, I might have something to say to the third party. You know what I'm saying? Like discreetly be like, just so you know, type of a thing.
Right.
If I was friends with both parties, and then I might have a conversation with the guilty party. You know what I mean? And just, so you know, I know,
Yeah.
and that I know that I know that you know that you know that I know that you know. And
now we're all in the know.
And we're all in the know. And if we're all in the know, then, yeah. See? Three no's make a, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
3 no's to me sounds like no.
No. Oh, Lord. Okay. Would you like to continue to the next one? It looks like it's really, really good.
This one says, my sister has big dreams of becoming the next Ariana Grande.
I like Ariana Grande.
Me too. The only thing standing in the way of her and her dream is talent.
Oof. That's like a kick in the vagina right there. Like, wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Continue.
She's a terrible singer. She puts stuff out on TikTok and people rip her to shreds. I don't.
She's like William Hung.
Yeah. Oh, William Hung.
He's such a nice guy.
She begs.
He's such a nice guy. I should see if he'll come on our show. He's been on
Oh,
Grindhouse before. He's such a nice guy. But like
oh.
I think we might be too
I was
you
gonna say, do
know
you think that Hung can hang?
I
I
don't think so. I should I'm gonna have to ask him. It would be really hilarious. Anyway, go ahead.
don't know.
Sorry.
Um, I don't have the heart to tell her to find another dream, but it is also really hard to watch the internet be so cruel to her. So I guess my secret is that I think she sucks, but won't tell her because I don't want to be a dream crusher.
Wow. Okay. Um, Here it is. Sometimes people need to be told that they're not good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they need to be pushed and they need to know that they're embarrassing themselves because the problem is when people don't say anything and people just allow others to continue where to continue to pursue something that they're just not good at and not get any help to get better. It's just making them look worse and you're doing them a complete disservice. Now, if she sucks so bad, and she's making a fool of herself, speak to her, say, listen, I know you think you're good. There's issues here. You're really not good. Look at what's going on. You're embarrassing yourself. Why don't you here for the next gift for the holidays? I'm going to get you singing lessons. Maybe we can help you improve. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can follow that dream. But until then, you need to you got to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like if back when I was training guys when they were wrestling, I would not tell them that they sucked. I would
Mm-hmm.
tell them they needed work. I would tell them that they're not ready to perform yet. And I would take them and I would work with them and try to get them better. And if they did not do better, they did not perform. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
There were guys that thought they were superstars, and I'm like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to happen for you unless you continue to work hard. Anybody, I don't care who you are, anybody can train and learn and get better. Doesn't mean they're going to be the best. Doesn't mean that
Right.
they're going to be good. They could be okay. They're just not going to be great. All
Yeah.
right. But if you strive for it, there are many people that start down here and then they make it all the way to the top.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is tell them no and tell them that they need work. You know what I mean? Listen, I would rather be told, hey, you need to work on this or need to work on that so I can get better. You know what I mean? Doing the voice work, you and I have had these conversations. When
Yeah.
I put it out, I put it, when I started doing it, I sent stuff to all my friends that did voice work. I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm decent. What do you think? Rip me apart. Teach me. Because if I
Yeah.
don't know that I suck, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna waste my time, waste other people's time, waste energy, doing stuff that is not good. So if it's not good, how do I get better? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and thankfully I got mostly, hey, you did an amazing job. This is what you could do to tweak. But that right there. This is what you could do to tweak. So this is how you can make it a little bit better and a little bit better. So you are doing your sister a big disservice by telling her that by not telling. Listen, not saying anything is just as bad as you know what I mean, telling her she's the best singer in the world. It's those people that go on American Idol and The Voice or any of those shows and they go
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, that was awful. And then they go, but my mommy and my daddy say I'm amazing. Well, your mommy and daddy loved you a little too much and they coddled you because you suck. Like,
It
right?
reminds me of, and you guys know how much I love to go back to Friends episodes, but do you remember the episode of Friends where they were all trying to make Joey feel like he did a really great job? And they're like, I got lighting. Like, oh my gosh, the lighting was so good. And then Phoebe's like, she just presses her breasts up against him, and he's like, wow, I did a good job.
Yeah.
So it's like they
It's
didn't
coddling.
actually tell, but they didn't tell him that he
Right.
was bad. They didn't tell him that he was good. They worked around the whole situation by saying that the lighting was great or, wow, that script is something. And, like they completely did a workaround on there. So I'm wondering if this person isn't telling them that they're good, but just not mentioning that they are terrible. And I also think it has a lot to do with how serious about this dream is this person, because if it's like a creative outlet, for example, I am not a great singer. I'm a good singer. I'm an okay singer. Um I can carry a tune, but I am not a great singer. I am not Ariana Grande, okay? So but I love to do it. I love to sing. I love to crank the music and sing at the top of my lungs like I am Ariana Grande. So,
Right.
but I'm also not, chasing a dream in the singing field.
Right.
So, it's hard. Like, is she really chasing it, or is it just something that she likes to do that she puts out on the internet? Because if it's just something that she likes to do that she's putting out there, just fucking let her go, you
Right.
know?
Right. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And again, like I try to be nice. Like if somebody sucks at something, I always try to be like, listen, maybe you should try it this way, or maybe we
Yeah.
should try it that way, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe you need a little bit of practice on this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but I will absolutely not say that they're absolutely fantastic, or oh, you did a good
Yeah.
job, because that's awful. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
awful. You're doing them a huge disservice.
Yeah.
And again, that's just how I feel. You people can take it or leave it. Again, I
No, I
I
agree
would
with that.
I would hate to be the person. I would hate to be the person who goes out there and makes a complete fool of themselves. You know what I mean? Because nobody, especially people that are supposed to love you, to tell you, hey, you need a little bit of work there, kid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yep.
that's being nice. It's being
Mm-hmm.
nice. Here we go. Oh, hold on, I gotta. Oh, we won't have filters. Ah, there we go. I just did a picture to send to
Oh,
Jim. Sorry,
what did
I'm
my
sorry.
face look like? Because I
Um,
feel like I was like, maybe I should.
it's okay. I can't get it now. And oh wait, hold on. Can I replay? Yeah, I can. There we go. All right, here we go.
Oh no.
All right, for those of you who are
Nice.
listening at home, you can just watch the video for that one.
Yeah.
It was a snappy chat. So, anyways, no, I listen. There are plenty of people that I know that are not good at things, and I'm like, well, you could try to do this or try to do that. If you
Yeah.
choose not to listen, then that's okay. If I suck at something, Dayna, as my friend, I would expect you to be like, Brim, love you, but you
Well,
need a little bit of
yeah.
work.
So I actually really like that about our relationship, because if I'm like falling a little short on something, you're like, hey, maybe try this or maybe do that. And whenever you were running lines that one time, we got to play with it a little bit, which I thought was really fun. I really like to do that. So, I mean, I feel like we are really good with stuff like that.
Yeah,
It sounds like this person is not so
not so
great.
much. Not so much. Not so much. And and there it comes down to, relationship, whether it's family or friendship. And sometimes friends become family, and but
Mm-hmm.
it becomes down, and here, me personally, I don't have the best relationship with my siblings, my step siblings and a half sibling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate anybody, but you know what I mean? I don't have the same relationship. I couldn't do half the stuff that I do, like with you and other people, with them.
Oh, that is a good point. We don't know how close these siblings are, because there's no way that you would be able to look at your brother and be like, yo, maybe, like have a constructive conversation over it, because he would immediately get pissed and
Right,
think you were like just looking down on him.
right. And
Solid point.
I mean, so I guess let's just chalk it up to, if you can't crush the dream, Mel, get one of their friends to do it for you.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. Work around.
or the way to do it, and let's go Dear Abby on it again. Go to your local music store, and or see if there is a very well known, or a very highly recommended vocal teacher in the
Mm-hmm.
area. And for the next birthday or holiday, in a nice way, you get them lessons, maybe get their family in on it. and chip in or whatever, get the lesson, say, listen, we know that you really want to pursue what you're doing. You're loving what you're doing. We felt that you might want to, to have some professional lessons to see where you can go with it. You see what I'm saying? And that's a
I
way
thought
to.
you were gonna say like take them to an open mic and find your local Simon Cowell to rip them to
No,
shreds.
no. Because you know what? A vocal coach will do it in the proper manner. They'll bring them in and they will say, okay, and they will evaluate, and say, well, listen, I can appreciate where you're coming from. Like we need to work on this, and this is where I can help you improve. This is where I can't. But that's all the time we're spending on you, Miss Soul Crusher. Oh, Brad, good one. All right, here we go. Are we ready for this?
I'm ready.
Everybody at home is sitting down, because if you're not sitting down, stand up and find a hole somewhere, because this is going to be a good one. Okay, my friends out there. Okay, all you Dirty Little Secrets Club card holding members. I'm telling you, you are going to love this one. I think. I don't know. I haven't read the whole thing. All I know is it has to do with a glory hole. And
who doesn't love a glory hole?
You all know how Dayna and I have been chock full of curious about these freaking things. So, originally it was about pegging. Now we know about all that, and now we're moving on to glory.
We've moved on.
It is true. So here we go. The next writer says, and let's just make sure you're all aware, it is a writer, not one of us. So the next writer says, I am a closeted male cocksucker. I don't know.
Wait, say that again so I can pull a
clip. This writer is a closeted male cocksucker. I would say to my girlfriend, I was going to run errands and go to the porn arcade with glory holes. Oh my God! First of all, there's such thing as a porn arcade with glory holes?
Ask that. Okay, we'll get to porn arcades because I've never heard of that.
Go Google while I read this.
Okay.
So hot to see a cock poke through the hole. Sometimes I would stay in the booth to service 2 or 3 cocks. Oh my God! I don't know what the hell is going on here, bro. Brah. Like, do you go home and breathe cock breath on your girlfriend? Like, does she not know?
Like it. It sounds.
Oh my God!
Did you know that there is like a whole Yelp thing of porn arcades? So
what?
Yeah, it says porn arcades in Los Angeles, California. It's a whole Yelp thing. It appears that a porn arcade is just like an adult like XXX store, where you get your dildos and your movies and your stuff like that. That appears to be what a porn arcade is. One is the Adult Warehouse Outlet in Panorama City. Then there's the Pleasure Chest. Hustler Hollywood is considered a porn arcade, I guess. Romantics, Jason's 2 Adult Books is another one. So it appears it's just like a sex store is a porn arcade. There's glory holes in there? I am in such shock right now. That's so crazy. Like, what do they do? Do they call each one up and go, excuse me, do you have a hole of glory? Wink, wink. Wank, wank,
wank,
wank,
wank. You said wank, wank. That's amazing. Well played, young lady. Well played. Oh my Lord. You can't. A porn arcade is just any sex shop. Meanwhile, no free ads. You just gave a lot of people lots of freaking advertising.
I did. If you're in LA, there's a lot of porn arcades that you can visit, and then write us in and let us know if any of them have glory holes.
This is true. Oh yeah. I didn't know. I mean, why would I? I mean, you don't know. Here's the thing: is you don't even know what's on the other side. You don't know what the hell. And and then this guy is doing it to 2 or 3 at a time, and then he's gonna take whatever was in his mouth and bring it home to his girlfriend.
I just hope he has some Listerine in the car. Maybe we can. It kills 99.9% of germs. So
what? Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a step back. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad enough that they're cheating. Okay, if you're cheating, whatever, that's your own to do. Like, but if you're gonna flip around and you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna cheat and not be protected and not know who these people even are. So it's not like even if they had something, you would never know before, during, or after.
Let's be fair here. We don't know that there's no protection there. I don't know how do people get blowjobs with condoms on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe it is protected. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or if it's not. I mean,
that guy.
uh-huh.
The one who liked to go to a specialist, let's call it.
Uh-huh.
Remember you were telling us about that? You said it on the show. There was a guy who went to a specialist because he didn't want to get attached to people.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If you, I don't know how friendly you are with them without it sounding like really gross, but if you could kind of reach out and be like, out of curiosity, when you were doing these things, and if you're doing these things,
were you wearing protection?
Were you wearing protection while getting head?
Yeah. Oh,
out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would say the answer is yes. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and see the part that I'm hung up on, which is kind of funny, is the porn arcade. Because to me, it sounds like you're playing pinball and then sucking a dick.
Right?
A little skee ball afterwards.
Maybe you're playing
pinball. You get tickets? Do you get prizes?
However far you shoot. If you shoot far.
10 tickets. You get to go to the prize room.
You're playing pinball and getting some action at the same time. Hey, you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
That could happen. But like it's so weird because I mean, I guess, on the back end of that glory hole, it could be anything. You don't know what it is. A male, a female, a mouth, a vagina, a hiney. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't know what you're getting.
Sure.
You don't know. I mean,
maybe that's like the appeal for some people, though. Maybe that's like the mystery is what gets them off.
Not I said the fly. No way. I'd be scared. I would legitimate if I was single and had nothing to lose, I would still not go and do that. I think that is kind of bizarre. Not necessarily that it's bizarre, like the randomness of it. But just the randomness and meeting and randomness is one thing. Being behind a wall and not knowing what the hell is there, that's the issue.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Again, back to that doesn't want to get attached to people kind of thing. Maybe that's what they like about it is I don't have to know what's on the other side of there. I get to just do what I like and then I get to move on with my life.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But that is it. Listen, anybody with glory hole stories, Day and I want to know.
I know.
We need to know more. I mean, we need to know more. Maybe when I'm in California, maybe we go and seek out one of these glory holes and interview people.
Maybe we go to all the sex shops and see if they have glory holes there.
Can you imagine? All right, we're both getting divorced. We're done. It's over. I'm done. I'll be in so much trouble. I won't even know what hit me. You kidding me? Like one, maybe I can get away with, but not all of them. Jesus Christ.
I am not up for servicing a glory hole, but I am up for seeing what they look like in real life. I would love to see what that is all about. Maybe we need to do like a history of glory holes. I mean, did the Roman Empire start this? When did this happen?
Who knows? And the funny thing is, we could write with big mark on it, Day and Brim was here, but not here. You know what I mean?
We observed,
but did not partake. Yeah. I'm very curious. Like maybe we could just go and I'll bring one of my little what do you call it? Zoom North America little products that has that we
the little
do,
mic,
on location.
Yes,
and we could just be like, so you just sucked a random dick. What are your thoughts? You know what I mean?
We just interview all the people going in and out of the sex shops too. Like, what are you here for today? And then we tell them to give us dirty little secrets. What's your dirty little secret?
Thank you. And you know what? I bet you that you're the one who's going to do it because if I came at him like that, I'm getting arrested. No, you can't do it either.
You could scare them into giving their dirty little secrets.
All the guys would be like, "Well, hello there. I just had my dirty little secret in my pants." See, you can't. I guarantee you, like 100 or 99 out of 100 are all men, and then you get that 1% that's a female.
Yep. Oh man.
I don't know.
This sounds fun. We're gonna have to get on this.
Yeah, we've had so many ideas that we still haven't done yet. And what do you call it? It comes
because
down
they
to time.
all require us to be in the same city.
That's true too. But it will happen. It will happen. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, listen, I think that is all the time we have for the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for tuning in every single week and supporting us here. Listen, we could not be a club if we didn't have our members. So thanks again for tuning in. Day, you want to let them know the one and only rule of Dirty Little Secrets Club?
Yes, the first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Again, we appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you again, God willing, next week.
You think we want something from you, you got another thing coming.